Match reaction: Chelsea 2, Everton 0 at Stamford Bridge. A game of two halves. I thought Everton were really lacking at times, but we looked the better side. But the two goals from open play, unfortunately, by Tarky, Mikalenko and Michael Keane, I thought had a really bad game. I thought Jake O'Brien had a good one, but unfortunately Kieran Shrewsbury all got injured with his hamstring and had to go off. But without a shadow of a doubt, sadly, it ended in a big defeat for Everton, a 2-0 defeat. David Moyes' Toffees did start very, very positively and strongly, but as Cole Palmer scored that first goal, we looked out of it. Then for the second goal as well, we looked out of it again. Poor defending by our defenders to make it 2-0. But I thought in the second half we came out fighting. Ilman and Jai should have scored, and Jack Grealish. How and if they didn't, I'll never know. But it was a game of two halves. Everton and Chelsea. Everton were really the much better side and the strongest side, but we did concede two goals poorly. But other than that, I thought we had a bright game, all in all. And also, Chelsea are a hard side, but also Everton did have a chance to win because we were the better side. But rolling on, it's going to be another hard game against Arsenal, but we always do good at them at home. So let's hope that we can get some out of that. And also roll on the January transfer window, because we need a right back, because Jacob O'Brien is not a right back, as we know. But for me, a left back and a right back need to be targeted ASAP this January, and also a striker, because Tierney, Barry and Beto are absolute woeful. But unfortunately they didn't score. But for me, we do need to look in the January transfer window. As for Vitaly Mikalenko's contract comes to an end at the end of the season, but also Everton will not renew it by the looks of it. So I'd potentially now make that as our number one choice, with a right back and a striker, because arguably we need them. And also Idrissa Gana Gueye is not getting any younger anytime soon, so we need a replacement for him for the long term, whether it's January or the summer. But I'll leave that for the summer. But we do really need a new striker in January, a right back and a left back. If we could do that, then we're sorted till the summer. But a very, very up and down game, a tale of two halves, I thought as well. I thought the referee was dog crap, absolute woeful. I thought that he could have given us some decisions, a free kick. For Tyler Dibblin, when he came on, thought he offered so much. He offered like a lot as well going forwards. For Charlie Alcaraz had a good game, and Jack Grealish as well. But very poor by Mikalenko. But with Tyler Dibblin, I thought that he got us right into it, got a free kick, and the ref didn't even blow, and it was blatantly a free kick. But I liked what I seen from Dibblin. He works magic with his feet as well a bit, like Ilman and Jai. And I thought Ilman and Jai had a brilliant game as well. Should have scored, but didn't. But Tierney Barry had a very quiet game. So it was a tale of two halves. Everton could have came back into it if Moyes brought on the players at the right time. And I just think all in all, David Moyes' in-game management is poor. Our set pieces is absolute dog shit. We need to get it sorted, otherwise we need to sack Charlie Adams, the set piece coach, because it's absolute rammed of bullshit. But also we need to have a look at more in the January transfer window. But January's only around the corner. It's Christmas in 2 weeks as well. But as I said, it was a tale of two halves, as we know. But again, we need to get a fix because it was a disappointing defeat. And a defeat, what shouldn't have been a defeat. I think we could have won the game and not give silly, stupid goals away like we did. For John Pickford had a good game, didn't have that much to do. It wasn't his fault with the goals. It was Keane and Mikalenko at fault and Tarky. I thought Jake O'Brien had a decent game at right back today. Very quiet from Jimmy Garner at times. Idrissa Gana Gueye, woeful, but what you expect. But now, Iliman Ndiaye and Idrissa Gana Gueye are now off to the AFCON. They've had their last game this year as an Everton player, because now they're not back in David Moyes' team until January. So, again, that's going to be hard. What do we do? How do we play against Arsenal without Iliman Ndiaye? Does Tyler Diblin come in? Do we do a 3 in midfield? Do we do a 2? Do we change our defence? Because I tell you what, I'll change a big defence. If Jared's back, he comes back. If Maitland's back, he comes in as well. But a big change is going to be needed come when we play Arsenal. But roll on the January transfer window, because I tell you what, we really do need to prioritise a striker, a left back and a right back. Then in the summer, maybe a midfielder as well. But as I said, we are lacking at times, but a very disappointing defeat at Chelsea away. But huge credit to the travelling Evertonians singing as well. But unfortunately, it ended in a loss for the Toffees. But a real game Everton give Chelsea. It was a tale of two halves. But unfortunately, Everton are coming on a defeat. But there's lots of positives to take. Tyler Diblin looked brilliant. Jake O'Brien had a good game. Timmy Booman had a good game when he came on. Jimmy Garner. Jack Grealish had a good game. Barry was too quiet. David Moyes needs to get his in-game management spot on for Arsenal if we want to get anything out of it. But we can win Arsenal because we can win anyone at home, as we've seen. We just need to be at our very, very, very best. And if we do that, then we'll either win or get something out of it. But it has been a tale of two halves through this weekend, as I said. But hopefully we can start getting the momentum back. But also we just need to keep the mentality going. But it's a really shame that we came out and lost after a good 40 so minutes until they scored in the first half. Then our heads just dropped. Then we got back into it again. And we did have the chances to equalise, but we didn't take our chances as well. But yeah, we've paid the price, but we just need to go again, roll on the January transfer window and look ahead to a rather hard December. And Everton never do well, but I'm just praying to God we can get through this December together as a football club. with wins, draws. But it is going to be quite difficult, as we know. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, comment and share. My name is Adam, and that's your match reaction. Bye-bye.